Hello everyone, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, my name is Debbie and I read a lot of books. Welcome to Series Sunday. Today I have started the Unconventional Agent Beaufont, so it's the continuation of the Paris books by Sarah Noffke and Michael Anderle. The first book is The Extraordinary Fixer, so carrying on from Paris being at Fairy Godmother School, she has now graduated and she has been appointed as the first female agent for the Fairy Godmother Agency. And people don't trust her. People basically are underestimating her a little bit, and she's put in charge of a casual romance department which has 2 people working in it. I say working loosely because it turns out that they have done nothing for quite a long time and have mainly been exercising and eating the whole time. Which, to be fair, sounds like quite a fun existence, to be paid to do nothing. But Paris goes in and says, no, I'm going to turn this department around. And this was a long one. Normally they're around the 250 mark, page-wise, but this one had 84 chapters. Oh, well, the next one is 87, so it does feel like it might be just a thing that, with the Unconventional Agent Beaufont ones, that they're just going to be longer. Yeah, so this one was 334 pages, so yeah, it's definitely a bit longer, and I'm really enjoying it. I like the fact that this has a bit of a different setup to it, because each chapter starts with the italics of the location of where you are. So it's just like, if looking at chapter 1 of the next one, it says Sad Lion Gaming Company, New York City, New York, and so each chapter heading has the location of where that chapter is set, which I quite like. It really lends itself to the whole agent side of things. It was just like location here. But yeah, so we're seeing Paris coming into her own as an agent now, developing her relationship with Hemingway a bit more, and understanding her role as an agent, and telling people that she doesn't want to and she's not going to be underestimated in her role. And the fact that even though she has been given this department which appears to be doing nothing, she's going to turn it around. And she's got Faraday with her. She's brought the squirrel with her. Well, I say she brought the squirrel with her. The squirrel just hopped along for the ride, I think. Because it's based in New York. To an unmagical eye, to a mortal's eye, it just looks like an abandoned warehouse. But then you go through the threshold and it's a giant skyscraper, is the FDA headquarters, and so it goes very business-like, which Sarah Noffke does acknowledge in her author notes, saying about how it's turned the Fairy Godmother story into a corporate thing, which is actually kind of fun to read after having so much in this fantasy world. I mean, obviously we're still in the fantasy world, because to everybody else this place just looks like a abandoned warehouse that everybody's just like, it's almost like, you know how Disney has that, is it a green colour that's like been acknowledged that you just don't notice it, like is a shade of green that people just go, yeah. That's how it is for this abandoned warehouse, where people just aren't like, their eye isn't attracted to it, which is how they've managed to get away with being in New York City for so long and not be sold off. Go Away Green, that's what it's called at Disney. Go Away Green. But yeah, so there's like a glamour over it, so it doesn't look like the headquarters that it actually is. Like a glamour is what it's called in the story. Just the way like the fairies glamour away their wings because it's not necessary and they just get in the way anyway. But yeah, I'm really enjoying seeing like a corporate urban fantasy book. It's an interesting way to do it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And the first book sees a mortal band at the very beginning of the book. You've got the lead singer who is heartbroken because his girlfriend has broken up with him and he thought that she was the one, and he is so upset that he is manipulated into writing a song and getting these lyrics tattooed onto his arm. It's like the song's almost been cursed in a way, because anybody who listens to it is going to feel the heartbreak that the lead singer felt when he was writing it, and so it affects the love meter. The love meter goes way down, and Paris is there going, hang on a second, we need to do something about this, because it's Godmother Willow has an apartment in New York, and she basically lures Paris from the FDA headquarters to this apartment and says, look, there's a problem, I'm going to have to make you listen to this song, it's not going to be nice, it's not going to be pretty, but I have an antidote ready for as soon as you finish listening to it. And Paris listens to this song and she feels the heartbreak, and suddenly she wants to break up with Hemingway. And then Willow is there at the end of the song going, don't call anybody, don't do anything, just drink this and it'll stop you from feeling the effects of this song. But obviously this song has gone global, and so this drink, this antidote, will not work worldwide, and so they're trying to figure out another way to stop people from listening to the song. And so Paris and her new employees of the department and her friend come in and try to figure out how to get the song off the airwaves. And yeah, at the same time you also know that there's an agent, you don't know who, but there is an agent that's kind of undercutting everything that Paris is trying to do. There's traps around. Whenever she tries to pick something, there's always somebody trying to sabotage. So it feels like that's going to be a thing going through the books, trying to figure out like who it is that's trying to undercut Paris at every opportunity. Because as established in this book, the Fairy Godmother Agency is a for-profit business. It's about the money, not about the love. And so Paris wants to make it about the love again. So it's going to be fun reading this part of the series and seeing how Paris is able to transform the agency into something that should be about love and not profit. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to reading the next ones. So the next one is going to be The Ruthless Negotiator, which is book 2, and then in the next video I'll also include book 3 as well, and then I'll be doing it in threes going forwards. So I think, how many is this one? So it's 9 books. So with this one, book 3, book 6, book 9, that'll be how I'll be doing it. And then afterwards, there's apparently a Rose Beaufont I've just seen. And then afterwards it's going to be undoubtable Rose Beaufont. After Paris, we've got a Rose. So who's Rose? Is it going to be Paris's daughter? Is it going to be another child? Is it going to be a first child for Sophia? Or is it going to be another child from Liv and Stefan? Who knows at this point from me? Yeah, I am very intrigued as to where this is all going to go. But it's really got a good setup into the corporate side of the Fairy Godmother Agency, and I'm very, very much looking forward to that. But the fact that, you know, it's still short chapters, it's so easy to read, and as I was like nearing like chapter 60, it was just going, this is normally round about the time 60, 70 that the other book's finished, and then I realised it was going on longer, just like, oh, this is a long one, because my dad's already read the first book of this one, and I was just like, oh Dad, it's a long one, isn't it? He was like, yeah, it is. And he's already started The Ruthless Negotiator, which is the second one. But yeah, so that'll be the next one for me. Yeah, very much looking forward to it all. So if you want to continue hearing about my thoughts about the agent Paris Beaufont, continue to watch my videos. Obviously I'll be alternating with other series that I'm reading at the moment as well. Waiting for the next 3 books of a Jessie Hunt series to do. And then I have, what else am I reading? There's the Whitehaven Witches and the Hunters, which is the side story there. So yeah, we've got a few things in here to keep me entertained for a while. But there is an audiobook that I'm listening to that has been adapted into a TV series. So even though the book itself isn't a series, I might do that on a series Sunday, comparing it to the TV series. That is what I'm thinking about. And I've only got a couple of hours left of the audiobook, so it shouldn't be long until I can actually watch the series. And I'm really enjoying listening to the audiobook, so watching that TV series is gonna be fun. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Hello to the new subscribers. I just had a bit of an influx of a few more followers, which was great because it helped me hit the 200 mark, which I have been looking forward to for a while. So yeah, next goal, 300? Can we make it to 300 in this little corner of the YouTube internet? I don't know. But yeah, so thank you, and I will see you next time with another video. Stay safe, everybody. Love you all. Bye!